and welcome for the today's class. And this is the last topic of the on-page SEO, because we have been discussing on-page SEO from the last few classes, and the on-page SEO content architecture and HTML is the topic which is the last topic as far as the on-page SEO is concerned. And today's class we discuss the remaining content which is left over in the previous class. And before we go to the continuation of the topic, I'd like to go with what we have studied. So as friends, you know that on-page SEO is one of the important page which will focus more on the content or the architecture of the web page or the website. And the on-page SEO is almost 90% controllable. All the content is controllable. And to make it controllable, there are few things you need to remember. So what are the important things you need to remember is the content what you are using under the on-page SEO, it should be the useful content. And the architecture, what is the architecture means? The structure. The structure should be where the user should feel easy access to the structure. And the third important one is the HTML. This is also very, very important. And I think we discussed the first content part, and the remaining we are going to discuss in today's class. So for every successful on-page SEO, there are the three important categories, three important elements. One is the content element, second one is the HTML element, and third one is the site architecture. So I think we have completed the content elements in the previous class. So what is this content? Content is nothing but it is a site copy. It's a copy of the elements which you are going to put it on your website or on your web page. And all these content should have a quality content. So all the content which you are putting on your website should have a quality content. And this content should tell both the search engine as well as the readers or the people who are searching that what all about your website. So what actually your website is all about, that content you should communicate to the users, isn't it? So what you need to understand here is what a content consists of. Content consists of the site copy. And what a site copy should be a quality one. And what a site copy should convey, this site copy should convey the search engine and the users that what actually your website is. That is the main purpose of the content. And coming to the next one, next continuation, this also we discussed in the previous class. Yes. And before you start developing your content, you need to focus on your checklist. The checklist is very, very important. Make a list and list out what are the main points or the main side headings you need to put it under your website. So for that, what you need to do, you need to prepare a checklist. So checklist is an important method where you is sufficient enough or any content is missing. So for that, you can use a checklist method, and checklist will help you to go with a quality page content. The quality page content can be made by the checklist. And under the checklist, the first important point, the keywords. And already we discussed many things on keywords, isn't it? I want the top engineering college. I want the best college, isn't it? I want a what I called as a delicious biryani in the city, isn't it? So these are all nothing but keywords. So automatically your keyword should be either short keyword or the long keyword. It also you need to check it under the checklist. And once you need to add some visual content also, very, very important, because most of the websites are successful not only with the content itself only, it is also successful because of its visual content, means the images which are more appealing to the customers. And also you should target your audience problems. Why this website? For example, you have opened a LIC website and you are searching for an policy, and this LIC should solve all the problems of the persons who are searching. isn't it? Or else you have an HDFC bank is there. An HDFC bank has a insurance portal, and this HDFC portal should solve the audience problems or the viewers problem. Means always it should solve your the pain points or the problems. And not only that, the content what we are putting on the website, it should be shareable. Just like how you share your WhatsApp and as well as your Facebook details, you need to share this content to the or link to the person. That is what the checklist things you need to follow the content page. Next, and coming to the next content, yes, HTML. So friends, you need to remember what is an abbreviation of HTML means hypertext markup language. So what is an HTML? Hypertext markup language elements, because HTML is used in the website development. And what is HTML means? Hypertext markup language, and it is used as a source code, isn't it? So why we are using an HTML code means it is a code which will, for example, you see there is a developer and view source in the top menu. So for example, you are clicking on the menu and this menu will consist of a code, isn't it? And which language this code is written? This code is written in the hypertext markup in the website making or website development. So for every successful website, the hypertext markup language elements are very, very important. And coming to the next continuation topic, yes. So in the in this particular HTML pages, what you need to do, you need to have your page title, and your website page title is also known as title tags. On your website, we are typing a website title. Assume that Amazon.com is a title, your website title. Flipkart is a website title, isn't it? Firstcry.com is a website title. SR University is a website title. And here, this title is also known as title tags. And these title tags are more important elements of SEO. And how you will write under HTML means, this is how you can write. Under HTML, there is a title. Here, you need to use the HTML language as your title. And what is your title? Assume that your title is SR University. Type it here, SR. And the ultimate guide. Here, instead of the ultimate guide, we will give the top university in Telangana. Isn't it? We'll give like this. What is the title here? SR University is the title. And what is the purpose? University in Telangana. Again, there is a small title, subtitle. Isn't it? This is how we called it as a HTML language, isn't it? So these two arrows like this we will use as a HTML. This is used under the HTML language, hypertext markup language. And why we are using all these means to ensure your site pages should rank. Why we are using this format means simple. It should rank on the top position to ensure your site pages rank for the proper intent. So here, what I am doing, my T, isn't it? SR University is my title. And what is the purpose of the university? You need to write here. And there are some side heading here. There is an MBA, isn't it? So simple. You see, friends, in SR University, it's a top university, and you are using an MBA. Means in SR University, we are providing the MBA course. And why we are explaining like this means it's a hypertext markup language, HTML. And also, you should also know that to rank your page, isn't it? You should focus on your keywords, isn't it? So here, I am using a keyword called top, isn't it? Top university in Telangana, isn't it? This I am writing here. And what is the top university? SR is the top university, isn't it? So here there is an MBA. So in SR there is also an MBA, where I can click on MBA and it will take me to the MBA page. That is what the hypertext text markup language. And in HTML, we call it as which page? Title page or page title. And coming to next point, yes. After title page, what you need to do is it should have a header. What are header? Already we have studied header. Header is nothing but your tags. H1 tag, H2 tag, H3, like because these tags are very, very useful, friends. Remember, these tags will play a key role because I will show once again. We referred the tag in the previous class. Yes, this one is a tag, isn't it? So this is the tag you need to do. So title page. After title page, what you need to do? You should have your H1 tag. And the H1 tag is nothing but what it is called as your page title. Like that, there is H2, H3 up to H6. And H1 is top priority because why we are giving a top priority? Because it's your page title. And H6 is the least priority. Why we are has been giving this least priority means it is a subheader, means some small less importance will be given to this particular. So friends, remember under HTML we will use tags, and those tags we replace in the form of this. Yes, this is what called as the tag. And headers are also known as body tags. What is a header? Headers is also known as your body tag. And in HTML elements, we call it as H1 tag, H2 tag, H3. We are using these two arrows like this. Why we are using? In between we are writing H1. This is HTML, friends. When you are doing under HTML, you need to use this language. So headers are also, and as far as HTML is concerned, these are all our headers. H1 tag is a header, H2 tag is a header, H3 like so on. And this is the second important point. And third one is after header, we need to have a meta description, isn't it? And what is this meta description? A short page description that appears under the title. Even we also referred about snippet, isn't it? How many of you are remember? I don't know, snippet, a description under the title. But here we call it as this description, meta description. So friends, first we used title page. Second one it is header. Third one is meta description. And what is a meta description here? The short page description which appears of your search results. We call it as a meta description. That's what you need to remember. So one by one we are going. And once meta description is clearly defined, you need to add image, isn't it? Because images play a key role. Every website, how much important you are giving to the content, you need to give equal importance to the images and pictures also. And we call here is image alt text, isn't it? So in HTML, we call it as image alt text. And after image is decided, you need to focus on your structured markup. What is the structured markup? It is nothing but your data. It's a process of marking up. Your data should be marked up in your website with a code to make it easier for Google and find others, understand the different elements of your content. So markup, you need to put it under a structure. Everything should be in a structure. This is what structure you need to have, because as a user I need to find what the content is there in page 1, in page 2, page 3 and page 4, isn't it? All this content should be structured, and if we call under HTML this structured as a structured markup. Or what you are markupping? You are marking the data. The structured markup is nothing but the data which we are using on our the website. So friends, in HTML we studied all these elements you see. So what is the first one? There is a page title is there, isn't it? And one Next one is what we need to focus on after page title. We need to focus on the header. And once header is clearly defined, the meta description, because meta description is a short page description. And after that, you should focus on image and also the markup, structured markup. These are all the parts of the HTML. Yes. So, and we have completed the second content, and the third and final one is the architecture. What is an architecture? I said, friends, architecture means it's similar to the structure. What is the site structure? And elements, the elements refers to the makeup of your website and site pages. How you are designing your website structure, how you are designing it, isn't it? All these are. And here, under this concept, we will try to focus much on the URLs. First point what you need to understand is your page URLs, how your structure is made with URL, isn't it? With the URL we will search, and the URL should be simple. URL should be always a big or lengthy word. It should be always simple or short, because it is easy to remember or easy to search. If I keep a big letter word URL, abcdefghijkl.com, isn't it? So readers are the viewers are the customers, those the people who are visiting the web pages, they doesn't remember the big URLs. So always your URL page should be simple, where both readers and search engines will find it as simple. So because it is very, very important. It is important because your site hierarchy means the levels. The site hierarchy depends on this your simplicity, because don't use the big words, and whatever the website the content you are using, it should be simple, and your URL pages should be very simple. And once your URL pages is decided, now you need to have the linking. Done in two ways: internal linking and external linking. But in the site architecture, we are focusing on the internal linking, isn't it? And what is the internal linking? It's a process of hyperlinking to others' helpful pages on your website. There, I said there is an internal linking as well as there is an external linking. But here we are focusing on internal linking. It is the process of hyperlinking to other helpful pages on your website. So friends, assume that this is your website, isn't it? Here you are giving Facebook link. Why you are giving here? Because if the reader or the viewer or the user click here, it will take him to the Facebook page. And this Facebook page will give lot of information about your website. We are calling it as a which process we are calling? We are calling it as a internal linking. So friends, in the site architecture elements, what you need to remember is it consists of few elements, and what are those elements consist of? The page URLs and also the internal linking. These two things you need to remember. Next. And also nowadays, as you know that friends, most of the architecture is also focusing on mobiles. There is a desktop and laptop. They are developing the content, and also for the mobile, isn't it? Same website, I can see the content on mobile as well as website. So friends, now this mobile concept is also most of the internet users has been increased worldwide. So most of the users or the readers, customers, they want information on mobile. So always your architecture means your structure or your design should favor towards a mobile version also. I cannot access all the way, I cannot access all the content the laptop or mobile, laptop or from the desktop. Sometimes what I'll do, sometimes I may also use the mobile version. So better what you need to do is always your content should be easily accessible to the mobile also. So mobile, because the Google started favoring some sites which are more faster with the mobile speed. Even Google is also encouraging the users, because when you open it in a laptop or maybe a desktop, maybe it is not opening that much fast, isn't it? So because this fastness is increased in under the mobile users. And the next point what you need to understand is your site speed. I'm not talking about the internet speed, friends. Your site speed should be fast, because the customer or the user or the person who is visiting the website, he should get all the information in 1 or 2 or 3 clicks. And nowadays, Google also states that mobile users, the content which the website developers are developing on the mobile is most faster than the desktop search, isn't it? So what you need to do, the site speed should also increase, and giving importance to, because mobile devices are able to load the pages quickly, isn't it? If I want to open 150 pages PDF document, if I want to open 150 pages PDF document, isn't it? So where I can very fast, isn't it? The site speed, the content which you are putting on the website, it should have some speed. It able to load the pages quickly. And now you click today and it will take some half an hour to 1 hour to load 150 pages. Do you think that customers feel happy? No. So 150 pages, quick, fast, isn't it? So the site speed should be very fast. If the site is very fast, then automatically the users will increase more. The traffic will increase to your website, isn't it? So this is what the point what I want to cover, isn't it? So this is the friends. So the on-page SEO. So the on-page content, but before I'll go to the off-page content and off-page information, just I'll recap what we have studied in this on-page content, because you need to remember. If you doesn't remember on-page, then it will be a problem for you. Started discussing the types of SEO. The types of SEO we categorized into 3 categories: and technical SEO, on-page SEO, and off-page SEO. And we started what is a off-page SEO, and how an off-page SEO is important. This we started, isn't it? And we started with the what is an off-page SEO, how it is controlled, and it's an ongoing process, and what are the points you need to keep under the on-page SEO, because on-page SEO main aim is to get the ranking of your website. So that content is very. After that, we also discussed the off-page SEO, and in off-page SEO we discussed what is a backlink and how a backlink. The backlink is nothing but, please remember, a backlink is an incoming link from the other side. The incoming links which are coming from the other website to website, we call all those links as a backlinks. After that, we also discussed the example also, and organic search versus paid search also we discussed. Yes, and after that we discussed what is the anatomy of the Google search. Right. So after that we discussed the 3 important elements, that is content, architecture, and HTML. So in today's class we discussed these 3 content. So friends, what you need to remember, for every successful on-page SEO, these 3 points or 3 elements are important. Your content should be quality, your architecture should be in such a way where everybody should feel that easy to access, isn't it? So the content should be accessed very easily, and your page URLs and the link building should be easy to approach. And markup language elements, there they use the source code where with the source code you can also find out the page titles, headers, meta description, images, and the structured data or the structured markup. Yes, friends, on-page SEO is all about. And now I'm going to discuss the last topic of the second unit is off-page SEO. Off-page SEO or link building. But before I'll go with that, the last topic of off-page, I'd like to have a poll question for today. So please read this poll question and answer properly. Yes, given the right answer. HTML means hypertext markup language, which is one important content used under the website development, and it is one of the important element of the on-page SEO. Friends, now I would like to start off-page SEO. So, friends, when I started the on-page SEO and off-page SEO, we are talking about the content which is under controllable. The content which is under controllable is a on-page SEO. But the content which is not under the control of the website owner or the developer, or the content which is not there in my hands, and we call that page is called as off-page SEO. Off-page SEO is not controllable because off-page SEO depends on other factors. Class friends, we discussed an important topic called, how many of you have remembered? I know just now also we discussed backlink, isn't it? So off-page SEO works on backlink. What is a backlink? Isn't it? Why backlink is so important? Because backlink is nothing but the links which are coming from other websites to your website. Remember, what is a backlink means? This is your website, and these are the other company websites or other websites, isn't it? And if all these links are coming from other websites to your website, we call it as backlink, isn't it? And on-page SEO is also playing a key role in ranking your website on the search engine. So friends, remember, not only the off page, because simple, on page means which is visible on the website, off page means which is not visible, but on the background something is going on. Just like you are seeing a movie, you are seeing Bahubali movie, you can see only your favorite hero Prabhas, but that is on page. But the hard work, effort of all the directors, all the technicians who are working in the background are also equally important to get the success or to make the movie a grand success, isn't it? So on-page SEO is important, but coming to off-page SEO, it is much more important because you need to focus more on why I'm giving this point means because it is not under your control. Where on-page SEO is under your control. but where off-page SEO is not under your control. So what you need to do, which is not under your control, and making them to visit your website or linking those websites or links to your website. Do you think that it is easy? No, it is very difficult task, isn't it? So it is the on-page SEO or link building, because as far the syllabus is concerned, friends, in the syllabus they have given this content, isn't it? Link building, how you build the link, because link building is nothing but traffic to your website, isn't it? Assume that this is your website. If you are building a proper link, means you are linking your website with other website. So on-page, off-page SEO refers to all the activities that you and others do away for your website. And why you are doing all these? Why you are doing? You want one and only. What you want? You want the rank of your page on search engine. If a customer or the client is searching, if a user is searching, your page should appear on the top, isn't it? And to appear your website on the top, this off-page SEO or link building will play a key role. So friends, what you need to remember means, this is your website, isn't it? And all the links which are coming from outside, isn't it? Because these are all our link building the link, and these link buildings comes from your backlinks. So friends, remember, off-page SEO is equally important. And coming to the continuation topic, yes, links. What is a link? I said just now, backlinks are the heart of off-page SEO. Just now I said, what is a backlink? The links which are coming to your website from other websites are the links. These are all our other websites. The links which are coming from other websites, we call that concept as backlinks. And in building the links for your website ranking, this backlinks plays a key role. And I explained in previously what is a backlink. And I have shown some websites also. So friends, here at this moment, the search engines. So what is a search engine here? Google is a big search engine. Google search engine uses backlinks as the indication of the link to content quality. So friends, isn't it? What a search engine, Google will think that the backlinks are nothing but it's an indication of quality. It's an indication of quality, isn't it? So if your very high, and usually your rank will also become better, isn't it? And these ranks, not only on-page SEO is helping in the rank, but your backlink will also help. If more links are coming to your website, assume that more links are coming to your website. What happens? This is your website. All the other links are coming to your website. Automatically your website traffic will increase. Traffic will increase. Your website will become more popular, isn't it? And people start visiting your website pages. By that, slowly what happens? Your website rank increases. Mantra, what you need to understand, isn't it? Search engine uses backlinks. So backlinks plays a key role, friends. Isn't it? Next, continuation. Yes. And under link building, basically we use three types. Basically there are three types of links, and they are natural links, isn't it? And they are manual links, and third one is self-created links. So friends, the links which are going to study in this coming slide is we have three types of links, isn't it? And what is first? Natural link. Second one is manually built links. And third one is self-created links. So friends, what you need to understand is there are three links here, isn't it? So, and what is first link? What we are going to study? Natural link. The name itself suggests that, isn't it? They are editorially given without any owner. It can be done naturally. For example, I have given an example, a food blogger. Isn't it? A food blogger, what he is doing is adding a link to a post. Isn't it? For example, assume that this is your website and these are all the blogs. Isn't it? In that blog, what they are doing, they are adding a post in that blog. There is a link and that post points towards their favorite produce forms in the natural link. You are asking something in the food blogger to click on the link, because if you are clicking on the link means it will take you to your website. So if it is done naturally, then we call it as a what type of link? Natural link. And coming to the manually built link, these are purely done manually. The humans will do manually. These are acquired through the deliberate link building activities, isn't it? Because we are involved here manually, isn't it? So this includes getting customers to link to your website to share the content. For example, how many of you have seen that most of you will visit your the YouTube channel, isn't it? What they'll do in YouTube, if you are seeing some content, what they'll appeal you, anyone, what they appeal to you, if you like our content, please click on the, what they'll ask you, anyone please. Assume that you are watching your favorite video on a YouTube. So the channel person will ask you to click on the, he will ask you to click on where? Anyone please? Hello, rule number 13, 16. He will ask you to click on.
Sir.
Tell me. Assume that you are watching a YouTube video, and maybe at the end of the video or maybe at the beginning of the video, what they'll do? They'll ask you to click on the bell icon.
Yes.
Have you observed this?
Yes, sir.
They ask you to click on the bell icon, and as well as they'll ask you to subscribe. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Clicking on the link. Have you gone through this? Isn't it? And what type of link is that? Is manually built link. That built link is a manually built link, means they are asking the customers to click on the link for subscription, isn't it? So they'll asking, for example, I'll show a, so yes, I'm opening a YouTube channel. Isn't it? Right. Okay. You can see that there are content here. Can you see the screen? The screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
So you see that there is an icon called subscribe, isn't it? There is an icon called subscribe. You can subscribe here, isn't it? If you click here, automatically what happens? It will take you to a link, isn't it? And also it is asking you to share. All these things they are asking, isn't it? And why they are asking? They are asking for the link. If I click, because I visited YouTube, I visited a website called YouTube. Under YouTube there is a digital marketing course by a simplylearn.com website. If I click here, isn't it? So if I click on the website, this is a backlink, isn't it? And also if I click subscribe or share or all these, it is called as a manual link. So friends, what you need to understand is there are some natural links as well as there are some manual links will be there. So this is a manual link, isn't it? What is a manual link? Getting the customers to link to the website, asking, please click on the bell icon here, and they'll ask you to click on the bell icon and also ask him to subscribe. This is what the second type of link. And coming to the third type of link, self-created link. What is the self-created link? These are created by practices such adding a backlink in an online directory, isn't it? This we are going to study in the next category. Here few concepts are there here, friends. This we are going to discuss in the next class. So what is a self-created link means? It is similar to manual, but it is created, and that link is posted. Where you are posting that link? On a online directory you are posting. You are posting on a blog, or you are posting on a, you are releasing it, you are doing many things. And if you are posting that on a directory or maybe a blog or forum to making them to click, then we call such type of links as self-created links. So friends, please try to remember, we are in off-page SEO. What is the main part or main organ of the building, isn't it? And how you are linking the build? I am linking the building the link by backlink. What is a backlink means? The websites which are coming from outside to your website are coming, the links from other websites to your website is a backlink. And backlink is nothing but the heart of your off-page SEO, because backlinks help you to increase your traffic. So in this concept, what is important is you need to understand what is a link, because we are dividing the links into three categories. One is natural link, second one is a manually built link, and third one is a self-created links. And friends, today I would like to stop the class for today. So next class I'll discuss one of the important techniques or the main techniques. So thank you very much for the today's class, and maybe I don't know how many of you are following the class, or I don't know, but you are simply listening, only one or two are responding. And if you doesn't take it seriously, then whatever the specialization you have opted, it will go waste. So thank you very much. I'm closing the